Monarda fistulosa, otherwise known as wild bergamot or bee balm, is a native perennial plant found throughout the United States and Canada. The plant is native to the eastern and central states, but can be grown successfully in zones 3 to 9. The genus Monarda contains at least 16 species of both annual and perennial plants that are an important food source for numerous pollinators. There are more than 50 different hybrids and cultivars of bee balm.
Bee balm can grow up to 4 feet tall with a spread of 1.5 to 3 feet. This quickly spreading perennial blooms between June and September. Similar to other mint family plants, the leaves of bee balm have opposite arrangement and a square stem. Both the flower and the leaves are edible and highly aromatic. The unique flower of bee balm comes in a variety of colors. Monarda fistulosa, often referred to as wild bee balm, typically has lavender or pink flowers. Flowers are tubular. The name fistulosa refers to the hollow tubular shape of the corolla. The leaves are simple, coarse-toothed, and can range from 1 to 4 inches long. Bee balm plants have hardy rhizomes, capable of withstanding cultivation techniques such as earth moving or bulldozing. Because of these rhizomes, bee balm is an aggressive spreader and may pop up in unexpected places. Bee balm prefers sunny conditions but will tolerate shady areas as well. They are capable of surviving in a wide variety of locations, from prairies, woodlands, savannas, thickets, glades, abandoned pastures, and even landfills.
Bee balm has many devoted fans from the pollinator world, and as its name implies, it is definitely a favorite amongst various bee species. However, its long pipe-shaped flowers make pollination difficult for short-tongued species of bees. Pollinators, such as hummingbirds and long-tongued bees, are particularly well adapted to this flower. In addition, there are numerous other pollinators, such as butterflies, moths, and skippers, that are attracted to bee balm because it is a good source of nectar. Some of the other bee species that enjoy bee balm include miner bees, cuckoo bees, and large leaf-cutting bees. One specific species, Duphoria monardae, specializes in the pollination of Monarda. The halictid bees will usually collect pollen from bee balm, whereas wasps will steal nectar by puncturing the nectar tube.
Bee balm plants can make great additions to a late summer herb garden or flower border. They can easily be grown from seed, cuttings, or root divisions. Germination of seeds generally takes between 10 days to a month. Cold stratification of seeds is not required but can improve germination rates. In order to plant, you will first need to choose an area with full sun and well-drained soil. However, bee balm will tolerate some shade if necessary, and as a native prairie plant, bee balm is very forgiving of dry, droughty conditions. Once you have located a favorable location, till your garden bed to about 10 inches deep, then mix in a 3-inch layer of compost. Bee balm generally prefers acidic soils with a pH of less than 6.8. Plants should be placed 1 to 2 feet apart and planted in a hole twice the diameter of the plant's container. Proceed to fill in a remaining space with additional soil and compost and water in your new pollinator-friendly plant. Every 2 to 3 years, plants should be divided. Division is an important step in preventing and controlling powdery mildew, which these plants are susceptible to.